What's going on, y'all? I know you saw the thumbnail, and yes, I'm wearing a Chiefs shirt. I'm not a Chiefs fan, though. I got this shirt for the Super Bowl because I can't stand the 49ers, and I wanted to have a big reveal on my show, showing off the Chiefs gear and making my Super Bowl prediction, and it worked. So I thought if there was ever a reason, because I don't wear this shirt because I'm not a Chiefs fan, so if there's ever a reason to pull it out, why not pull it out for the AFC West prediction video? So that's what we're going to do. It's a post-draft. As always, like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Let me know what you guys think about the standings, how it's going to be with the LA Chargers and their new the logo and everything. I think it's pretty nice. As well as the Las Vegas Raiders for the first time. It's so much exciting stuff to talk about. Let's get started right now. So fourth in the division, and this is, I think this entire division got better. I want to make that very clear. I think the entire division got better this offseason. I really like what Denver did in free agency, but I still think that they end up as the fourth seed, and I think they have a pretty good fourth seed record at 6-10. I think they're going to be close in a lot of games. I think the ultimate thing that's going to hold them back is their quarterback, Drew Lock. I believe his touchdown interception ratio last year was like 7-3, which is just not great. And he just was unimpressive. They added a lot of really good talent around him, though. Lloyd Cushenberry, Hamler, as well as Jerry Jeudy, the best wide receiver in the draft, arguably with CeeDee Lamb, big slot guy back at Alabama, and he's just instantly going to impact this team tremendously. They know they're going to have to compete in a division of high-scoring offenses with Kansas City, of course. Now Oakland, who brought in Henry Ruggs, we'll get in that in a little bit. And then the Chargers as well, who have a lot of really good skill position talent. So now Denver just loading up the weapons. I like to see it. I think Denver has a good year. I think they only go 6-10, though. Good year in terms of the surrounding pieces, because once they get the quarterback right, they'll be right back competing for the division. Next up on my power rankings for the AFC West, I have the Las Vegas Raiders at 9-7. I'm excited to see them this year. I think they screwed up a little bit during the draft with, I understand the Henry Ruggs pick. I'm okay with it. Wasn't exactly, you could have moved back a little bit and got him. You didn't have to draft him that early. CeeDee Lamb and Jerry Jeudy were both on the board, and both of those guys were supposed to go before Henry Ruggs. But the Raiders, they're trusting their system and they're trusting their guys. And then way too early draft Damon Arnett, who just nobody had going in the first round at all. They drafted him, 19th overall? Just interesting pick right there. And then later on, go back-to-back wide receivers. So it's clear they're addressing their wide receiver core. But it's just so many wide receivers. You need more secondary help. You have other gaps you need to fill on this team. The quarterback's still a big question mark. You have Derek Carr alongside now Marcus Mariota. I don't think this team gets a lot better. I think they're going to score more, which is going to be a lot of fun watching this AFC West shootouts and everything. But I don't think this team got too much better. I think they go 7-9, finish third in the division. Second in the division, I do have the Chargers going 10-6. These guys had a phenomenal draft. What they were able to do, bringing in Kenneth Murray and Justin Herbert, those were huge picks for these guys. They're going to instantly come in and impact this roster. It's clear for a while the Chargers were going after Herbert. Even there were a couple of smoke screens right before the draft. They got their guy and then got Kenneth Murray as well. Excellent picks for these guys. Their roster is extremely talented. They added interior defensive line help in Linval Joseph through free agency. They also added to their offensive line. They were in the run for Tom Brady. Now they have Justin Herbert. I think the Chargers are going to be a bit better this year. And I think they come second in the division now with their quarterback of the future on the roster. I think he might not start the beginning of the year, but he will start some games for this team, I believe, after Tyrod Taylor finds his way, losing the starting job once again. Then the number one seed, obviously, the Kansas City Chiefs. I have them going 12-4. Through the draft, they added Clyde Edwards-Helaire. A little bit interesting that they went with Edwards-Helaire first before DeAndre Swift and Jonathan Taylor on the board. The argument to be made, obviously, is that you could trade back and still get the same guy, but they fell in love with their guy. I think it's a great fit with that system. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, how lucky are you to go from college with LSU and Joe Burrow and that offense, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, and these weapons, Thaddeus Moss, to now going to the NFL and get to play with Kansas City in their backfield alongside all the talent that they have. Just God bless you, sir. You're in a very good position. You're going to have a lot of success in the NFL. You're going to be one of the top rookie running backs in fantasy, or just top rookies in fantasy in general. And the Chiefs are going to be successful because of it. Kansas City, I wouldn't wear the shirt and not predict them to win the division. I think they win the division 12-4, and I don't think any team is going to come too close to getting it. Like, they'll be within the contention, but it's not going to come down to week 17. It'll be decided week 15, week 16, one of those weeks, based on tiebreakers and a win differential in the record. So once again, I have the Denver Broncos going 6-10, 9-7 are the Raiders, 10-6 go the Chargers, and 12-4 goes Kansas City. I think this whole division got better through free agency. Oh, and Willie Gay there in Kansas City, helping their defense. I think this entire division got better with free agency and the draft, and I can't wait to watch some of these shootouts offensively. A lot of offensive firepower has been added to these rosters through the draft and through free agency. I cannot wait to see it. As always, though, go Hawks.